Tons of tradition, but there is a new feel to this year's Community Shield match.
Ibrahimovic, Pogba could open up for Paul Pogba, beaten out by Forster as far as Valencia. It's Zlatan! It's a Manchester United beauty goal! Simply a superstar. Gabbiadini, Ward-Prowse! Redmond, it's opened up for Tadic! De Gea got his frame in the way. That was a big chance. Jesse Lingard scores! Clear daylight for Manchester United. Lingard's Wembley havoc goes on. Ward-Prowse, Gabbiadini now then! Life in the final, life in the Saints. Gabbiadini already a serial Saints scorer, and he's got one at Wembley. Lifted towards Redmond! Boy, he hit that clean. And De Gea thumped it away from his near post. Gabbiadini! 2-2 in a trice! Ward-Prowse with it, against the post from Romeo, and smuggled behind. And Lingard lashes it over. May very well be his last touch. Ibrahimovic and Rashford. Forced to cut down the angle. Herrera, Ibrahimovic! With 3.5 minutes to play, makes the Wembley stage his own. It is another Manchester United trophy, another Jose Mourinho trophy, the first Jose United trophy.
Nothing that happens in Stockholm tonight will heal the wounds of a devastated city of Manchester. A vibrant city of mixed cultures, a city of true innovation, a city united in mourning. Manchester United have only one job tonight, to do the city proud. It's an early chance for Manchester United with Nana having to come out. It was a bit of a scramble at the back by the Ajax defence very early on, and Nana came flying out. Matter is onside here, and Fellaini with the ball flashed right through the 6-yard box, was so close to connecting. And it's just an example of the fast start that Manchester United have made. Space for Traore, the first stop of the night. Sergio Romero has to have safe hands, and that inspires the Ajax supporters. Fellaini, now Pogba in a bit of space, takes a deflection, it's in! The world's most expensive player justifies his price tag with a defining moment in Manchester United's biggest game of their season. United in front after just 18 minutes, and after the start they've made, it's nothing more than they deserve.
Well, they deserve it, there's no doubt about that, but this is where an inexperienced Ajax side...
Beltman on the outside of Mkhitaryan, who is a little bit clumsy with his challenge. Matter in the centre, it's still Valencia, and it's pushed away by Onana. It was a thunderbolt from the boot of the Ecuadorian. Now, Mkhitaryan is going to be spoken to here for his foul on Veltman. It, I think, is the result of a totting up procedure. It's about 3 or 4 that is. Rashford knows that Davinson Sanchez is not comfortable, and even though he's given away the free kick there, onto Traore. Traore trying to get the better of Darmian. Darmian does everything he can in his power to get in front of Bertrand Traore, and somehow wins a free kick as well. Valencia on the outside and run out of room. Off of Klassen of Manchester United looking to try and scramble it clear, and eventually get a free kick for a foul on Fellaini. 3.5 back here. The ball goes in towards Smalling, it's headed down and it's hooked home by Henrik Mkhitaryan. It's another goal. The perfect start to the second half. Their top scorer in the Europa League this season comes alive again at the vital moment. And Manchester United are heading back to the Champions League and heading towards another trophy. Now Pogba with a chance to deliver. Fellaini is underneath it. Straight at Andre Onana. An easy catch to be replaced by Lingard. He has scored again tonight in the Europa League, as he has made a habit of doing. It could be the clinching goal.
He's been relatively quiet in free play at the time, but that is such an important goal.
And Manchester United get it back to Pogba here. And there was a little bit of bungle on the edge of the penalty area, and Pogba wanted a penalty, and Jose Mourinho wanted one too. Blocked by Matthias Delict, and that was a late challenge by Juan Mata. And Herrera went down there. And Damir Scamina has got some sorting out to do. On to Herrera, and yellow card is coming out for Juan Mata. It's a delicate ball in, it's headed away by Smalling. And a foul is given. High foot from Klaassen. The big game player who scores the big goals, gets into the area. Was he knocked over by Davinson Sanchez? He certainly thought he was. And De Beek, it's still Van de Beek, and it's a stop from Sergio Romero. And Natal didn't quite get the finish right, and Manchester United defenders were back there once again. And a free kick goes their way. Well, they've had to fight for their victory, and Jose Mourinho knew this was his path. It was always going to be a risk, but it is a risk that has paid off, and rather aptly, after a difficult week. Wayne Rooney fighting to get to the trophy so that he can lift it. The 2017 Europa League winners are Manchester United, and with it